How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Sandstone Ridge. We are picking up right where we left off. We got the new subdivision put in last time, and we started our farm over here. We do have a few more dollars to play with right now. Let's get it started back up. I think we are going to try to expand this farm a little bit today. I think we're also going to do a little bit of detailing and maybe decide where our next plot of land is going to be, whether it be over here, whether we challenge this mountain. That's going to be a tough one. Out this way kind of makes sense too. Looks like there's a train track to hook up to right there, or just more usable land out this way. Is there any? Okay, this way does have some ore deposits. We don't really have much of anything else around here. It's like farming might be all we can deal with for a little bit. But let's see. Let's get the farm going a little bit more. We just need to produce more units, animal products. Getting a lot of crops. Let's see how our silo looks. Half full. That is going to the animal pastures. So I believe we just need some more. Definitely got to have a few more fields out here. So we'll take this one and put it there, and we will set those so they match. Alright, that'll help us out a little bit. And maybe we put one more silo. Maybe we could put it on this end. Well, no, let's keep it over here and keep it out of the fertile land. That makes sense. Alright, we'll get that going. Got a few animal products in there. Maybe they'll be out and sold soon. But over here, what I was telling you, the reason why I left the gaps in here is because when we got this option, and let's pick us one that looks good. Zoo path don't look bad. Amusement park looks like it's too much. We'll just do this, a park path. So I left them bare. I don't want road guidelines. So I could come in. Well, this one's got the school, so it's going to be a little different. But just to make the neighborhoods a little more walkable. And we can grab that. Pull it down here like it was supposed to be, and we'll go back to this. So what I've always found is if you put paths between all the houses like this, especially someone wanting to get here to this business, it makes it a lot easier for them. And we get a few more trees in the back. Looks nice. I think this is eventually going to end up being high density later on, but I think this section is going to be our downtown right here. There's bigger blocks, bigger squares for some of the bigger buildings. Let's get this put in. And now see this house, if this person living here wants to go to this store, you know, they could go down, around, but now they can just cut straight through the middle. It's just, it makes it a little more walkable, and it could be the extra couple feet you needed to keep people from getting in their cars and taking off, because that just clogs up the roads. What do you mean already in use? Alright. So that one we can't do anything else with, and we can do this one. Alright. And then let's see if we can come in here and drop in a few trees in these oddball places. Let's try to copy the native trees. A lot of oak. So we can use something here that looks like it. Especially these ones over here by the beach that have all this extra room. Let's see if we can find a little bit bigger one. There we go. Always be good to have a couple trees in the yard. What is this? Bamboo? No, definitely don't need bamboo in an area like this. I'm gonna throw a beech in there. Maybe we could plop a birch in. You know, mix it up a little bit. We'll go back over to the oak. Tree with leaves too. That one's a little big for right there. Gives a little more privacy, also gives some sound deadening. We could also come in here and just plop a few around that way. Alder. Okay, that don't look bad. And this right here will block a lot of the road noise for them. Maybe we have a little clump of birch trees right there that grew in. And these little details, it you know, it makes to me it like makes the city look more alive, more real. That big tree right there, and we'll put a little one there. And sometimes, if you wanted to, you can cheat them in right here. Like you really got to find that one little spot. But over here, there's a lot of extra room, and that's why I left all the extra room. Now again, a lot of this may be taken out later when we do come in and make it a downtown area. But for now, people might as well enjoy where they live. All right, the farm has moved up. We'll check on that in just a second. Let's get this knocked out. Come in here and definitely help to have these areas more walkable, being larger. So with this, we can connect here, go out that way and that way, and that will make people go through the park, which will get our park attendance up a little bit. This one doesn't really need to go anywhere. Alright, that may be it. Let's see, what kind of trees do we have in the content pack? Eastern Cottonwood. Don't know that one. Yeah, these are definitely some trees that don't live native in this area. We'll just try to keep it to the native trees for now. So see, we left the extra square here. We can come in, put trees all over the place here. Sneak one back there. Plop in an alder. Maybe they want one here too. A lot of kids at the high school. Won't be too long, we'll have to get some buses going. We're getting to be a lot bigger city that needs that. I'm going to go through and dot some more trees in this area and maybe a few more over in here. And I'll bring you back in just a second. Alright, that's starting to look better. You notice too, I use trees here to hide where the ground deformed from the house is being built. Put a few in right here. Might have missed this square. We'll drop a few in for it. Put one big one on their backyard and on the corner. One on each side of the school. Yeah, and that to me looks way more natural, more inviting. Over here, I mean, it's also going to be a good sound barrier. I think I'm going to download the mod where I can do plants in a line, or anything in a line. Not 100% sure what that's called. When I find it out, I'll definitely let you know. But yeah, while we were trying to beautify the city a little bit, we did make some extra money. So let's look back into our farm since we upgraded. And we are looking at bigger fields. What is this? Small animal pasture. Small crop fields. Well, we can definitely put some barracks in and get more employees out here. Okay. I think I'm going to drag a little road out here first. They're going to live off a dirt road. Hope they don't mind. Some barracks. Fit several in there. And let's see, now we're going to need 350 employees and 1,500 units of production. Silos pretty full. We may need to start working on some more animal pastures. This is a flour mill, cattle shed. Might not be a bad move. Oh, that's got a polluting issue with it. Well, there we go. It can pollute right over there by that other polluting issue. Alright, and that's all our money. We were talking about pretty soon working on getting another subdivision up here. We start looking at that. For now, we'll just go back to standard roads. And I also kind of want to follow this path. Or should we go up that way? That's about the same. So just kind of set it up to where we can crest that hill over there one day. Go up this way if we decide to move out. It's pretty decent land over here, not terrible. But this isn't going to be the best area to build in either. But we can get a few houses out here. And yeah, we'll leave. We'll put zoning on down to about here. Alright, let's see. Can't get too incredibly deep into this mountain. We're already starting to deform pretty good there. Yeah, that's not a good one right there. Let's take that one back. Maybe even that one. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to have to be happy with that on that one. Maybe we can sweep in here and get another little block of houses. So let's get some pipes under the roads. Turn off all. I'm going to go ahead and run it all the way up here. That'll do for now. I'm going to run it right here because I think I'm going to straighten out that point of that road a little bit. It doesn't look feasible. I'll go in here and just move this corner down a little bit. Smooth it out. Slope objects. That's a little bit better. Alright. That might be about as good as we can get it. There we go. That looks a little better. And let's see if we can get us a couple houses, maybe some businesses up in here. I'll definitely take a few full-size businesses. And we'll put houses in. I don't think I'm going to be able to go full height on these. Go this way. Get a pretty good size one there and there. Those lots look like trash. Yeah, that's deforming it a pretty good bit. Yeah, I believe that's just kind of what we're going to have to deal with up this way. Maybe we make smaller houses. I'll take some of these away. Make them build smaller. Do it that way. Yeah, that'll come out better. That way they're not really deforming the land as much. They're still gonna deform it pretty good though. While we're in here, let's get them a little park or something because they don't have anything out here. Or power, that may be more important. Come right there. Perfect. And we can take this line out. And I think that connects. Back this up and just make sure it connects. That way the whole grid is connected together. We're getting short on power again. 16, 15. Maybe we'll just flank the bridge on either side there. Anyway, back to what I was doing, trying to find a park now that I've spent all the money. I don't know it. One of them's gonna. That one's set pretty good. We will go ahead and get a path in here. I think more of a plain path would make sense in here. So this one. Go up this way. And then maybe one so these people can come down here to the store. And then maybe one over here. Yeah, that should get us connected up pretty good. Drop us a few more houses in. Yeah, they're tearing up this land right here, but I mean that happens when you build houses anyway, so try to get a bigger one right there for them. We'll fill in these businesses. We'll leave those as business. The rest can be houses. Little corner stores. Yeah, I know it's not going to be many houses, but I mean, you can't tell me that somebody would come down through here and see this land and not want to develop it a little bit. Or maybe it's, you know, family land that people have been waiting to build on. Put a couple trees in, hide this stuff a little bit. There's also, we can do, whoops, wrong button. Do grasses. We can come in. That one's a little big. See, find the right one. You can make it look like an overgrown hillside. Bring them back up a little bit. And that's one way I've learned to hide these, let's see, as he calls them, lumpies and bumpies. A lot of the decoration and fine tuning of how a city looks I have learned from City Planner. If you haven't seen his channel, it's definitely something you need to check out. He's way better at me than all the different mods. He can make his cities just look, well, that, he also is a city planner, so he knows what would actually happen. But yeah, his cities look amazing sometimes. Just stuff I can't do. Maybe I'll get deeper into it when number 2 comes out. I don't feel like I'm so far behind. Yeah, you can make them look like little overgrown areas back here. And it does, it looks better than the big cliffs of land that these houses make when they grow in. I just want to get all the houses in first before I really start getting into it. I did not mean for that house to grow in. I think I'm going to leave that blank. We'll fill that one, and that one. Put one there. I think I'm going to leave those empty because those are just rough. We will come in and see what this one looks like. That just, to me, makes it look like a little overgrown piece that people haven't really paid much attention to. And a lot of these subdivision houses I see, people just don't really care about a yard, so it makes sense. What are those? Those. Eh. These just don't look as thick to me, so it looks like maybe at the back of the store they just don't care as much about keeping the grass and all cut. And again, this also acts as a sound dampener. Put a silver birch in. And out of all the walking paths I put in, I see these getting used a pretty good bit. They'll definitely be used. Go in, do some detailing in here. Put a little more grass in. Yeah, these need to be a little thicker. I mean, there's no hiding that it's a cliff, but makes it just look like an overgrown area. You don't see as much land deformation. I just think it looks a lot better myself. And that's something I've just, started trying to do more of, is to make it look right and feel right. Put some more trees in here. Drop one there. Come back over to these. Yeah, that looks like a little town nestled in the woods. Some of these little smaller oaks. Was this a large shrub? Huh. I never really used this one. What do we have? Green tree. So specific. And then we'll make it look like maybe this house. Put them a nice... Well, that one's got a fenced-in yard. We'll say this one did. Put them in a nice tree there. Go back to something a little bigger. Just drop a few oaks in to make it look like they grow in naturally. Yeah, there we go. Get us a little more population in. Just a little cliffside town. Couple of stores in here. All right, we built up a little more money. So let's think about. Okay, so this one just has the highway connection and the water, of course, or the air. Sorry. Some trees. This one, it has some farming area in it too. So that is not a train track. Let me get out of here. Oh, where was the train track I saw? Oh, that was that way. So yes, it does have a train connection, but that's it. This one has the most resources available, especially since that one has the ore, but that one is almost completely unbuildable. For now, I think we'll go with this one because maybe we can extend the farm in there, and it's cheap. Oh, we have two open. So maybe we can go this way too, and maybe we can get connected up to the train track. Yeah, they just sent a spur up this way. We're definitely going to have to tunnel that. That's crazy. But maybe we could tunnel it and run it up this way. Get in here into our industrial area. And then we are going to have to change this overpass to a overpass that goes both ways. And one thing I noticed when we plan on upgrading this to a 4-lane or a 6-lane, this is going to have to move. It's too big. Let's see how the farm's doing. Making some money off crops, making some money off animal products. Let's see if we can get a flour mill in. And this, I don't think, even has to be in the... nope, it doesn't. Where could we put that out of the way? Nope. Well, this isn't very fertile anyway. We'll put it down here. Go that way. Should we do 2? Let's go ahead and do 2. I think we got loads of crops. And that one's completely full. So they're selling it instead of using it. And then we will need a small warehouse for flour. How much is this? 8,000. We'll wait on that one because I'm not putting flour in an open yard. We could definitely come in here and start taking out some of these heavy industrial buildings, because this is going to become our industry. Turning crops into flour, and we've reached level 3. All right. We have our first factory here, a lemonade factory. Of course, we don't have the grass to make it, and medium crop fields. So we do have enough for that warehouse now. But it's loud, so let's see. Wish I could get rid of that landfill. No, we don't have incinerators yet. Oh, we have 2. We have the bakery, which we would need flour, crops, and meat. That's not a bad one. We could do that pretty soon. And then that lemonade factory, which we would have to have glass for, and we don't have that yet. But the bakery, we have everything. "52 people have laid to rest here at our cemetery, with its lovely views to the rear." Maybe we'll look this way. This way looks a lot better. We are up to 3,500 population. Yeah, I figured these walking paths will get a little use. These smaller houses don't really fit but one household. So they're not going to bring us in a ton of people. We do need to check their fire. Fire is horrible out this way. Police, not good. Medical, not good. They're okay. They're being taken care of right there a little bit. Fire is the one that worries me because we only have one fire station in the whole city, so it may be time to put another one in. Let me see, maybe I could try to find a level spot for it. Right about there, and then that will also go down here and feed these people. So I can hop on that straight down. And police, we'll worry about police next time. But now that they got more services here, they'll be happy and maybe start upgrading. What is our next milestone? 5,000. We definitely got to get some more people in. And I believe that is going to mean crossing over to this side, and all of our fertile ground is way over there. Okay. That's not flat either. It's flat enough that we can work with. I mean, we'll make it work. But, oh, sorry. We could also look at getting some houses over here in this area, which may be something we need to do pretty soon. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop down a 4-lane highway here. Just so we think about it next time. Why is it not? okay. It just didn't show it. That's odd. So my thought would be to come up to the backside here, and then that's where we will tee it off into. We don't have decorative roads yet. Maybe we'll use a road with a sidewalk. Nah, then you can't park on it. So from there, we would split off into single roads. And that's probably what we're going to do next episode. This episode, I'm happy we've got 2 upgrades on the farm. So what I want to do is I don't want to sell any crops directly. I want to get them used somewhere. You make a lot more money that way. Got a little bit more population over here. We definitely made the city look better with some detailing. Yeah, you coming in and see the windmills churning away. It's not bad, it's not bad. We need to start thinking about some bus routes pretty soon, maybe, to bring these people down here to work so they don't have to take their cars. How did they do on parks? They're a little low, aren't they? Maybe we could put a plaza in. How much is that? 12,000. Maybe we'll go a little smaller. Is that happy everybody up real good? Yeah, there we go. Now they'll start to upgrade. And we may need to start looking at an actual main city park too. Maybe something along the water here. Put in a big park, which would be right off of downtown eventually. Or maybe we put it across the street or across the river. That wouldn't be a bad move either. Gives us something to think on. Give me some ideas in the comments if you got any thoughts on that. For now, we are selling all the flour. And I did not put a warehouse down for the flour, did I? No, I did not. Let me do that right quick before we call it a day. Before I forget. Might as well put it over here. And then we will put, balance is fine, flour. And I think we should probably go ahead and cut a little dirt road across right here. That'll get them right over to it. Not bad, not bad. All right, well, we made some progress today, especially with the city beautification part of it. And we got ready. Oh, I hate the way that pillar sits. That is ugly. And it also needs to drop down a pretty good bit. Something about like that. And I think this one could come up. That looks a little more natural. Make that bridge section a little bit smaller. There we go. Sorry, getting carried away. Little details. Like I said, that's what I'm trying to focus on this time. But yeah, I think the city looks a lot better, especially in the residential areas. Got us another cliffside town over here. Got the farm up to level 3. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is going pretty good. But yeah, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you all have a good day. Thanks for watching.